We're continuing that. We are going to get a different ending. We have to survive somehow. Maybe she could do it. What's my radiation? Oh shit! See.
Well, so much for
Yeah,
celebrating.
yeah.
One of us is not so.
There has to be some
I
of them.
wish that was true. Really, I do. But you heard Dr. Lee. One of us. You're going to have to be. I won't forget what you.
Okay, you know what? I'm gonna do it. Come on, hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Hurry up! Okay, we come over here. We grab this shit. We'll use the right away. Five, 0. There's also 7. No. I'm not letting this go. I'm looking up a walkthrough. Oh my god. I'm not letting this game end like that. That was a shitty ending. 6. Okay. Yes. I did it. I'm not getting that shitty ending. Fuck that. That's Jefferson. Oh. Did I still fucking die? I better have not still died. That's what I'm trying to avoid.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child.
Don't do this to me, game.
The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child:
216, see, that's the
selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs.
I killed that guy, actually. No.
But it was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer learned the true meaning of that greatest of virtues: sacrifice. Stepping into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity, the child followed the example of the father, sacrificing life itself for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all.
I'm trying to avoid
The
my
capital
death.
wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the lone wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war war never changes.
Dr. Lee, this is Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control.
Alright, this time let's try sending her in. Oops.
Dr. Lee, it's Sarah Lyons. I'm in the control room. We're both here. What's going on?
I've been monitoring the equipment remotely, and this is a serious problem. The facility has been damaged during the fighting. Some of it looks accidental, some of it may have been sabotage. There's pressure building up in the holding tanks. It needs to be released now, or else the whole facility could explode. To release the pressure, you're going to have to turn the purifier on. Do you understand me? It has to be turned on now.
We're sending this bitch in.
I'm afraid there are lethal levels of radiation inside the chamber. I'm sorry. I wish there was some other way, but there's just no time. It has to be done now, or the damage will be catastrophic.
Well, so much for celebrating. One of us is not exactly... So, what... So that's how it is? So much for Fine, I'll... Okay, I got it. I guess if this doesn't work, we're screwed anyway. Good luck? That's it? Fine, thanks. No, let's get this over with.
Okay. You know, I'm just trying to survive this.
There's no time to discuss it.
Am I stupid or something? Oh. Guess I am stupid. Don't fucking walk there. Can we get her out? Can we get her out? We could still get her out. What the fuck? No.
And so it was that the lone wanderer ventured forth from Vault 101, intent on discovering the fate of a father who had once sacrificed the future of humanity for that of his only child. The capital wasteland proved a cruel, inhospitable place, but the lone wanderer refused to surrender to the vices that had claimed so many others. The values passed on from father to child, selflessness, compassion, honor, guided this noble soul through countless trials and triumphs. It was not until the end of this long road that the lone wanderer was faced with that greatest of virtues, sacrifice. But the child refused to follow the father's selfless example, instead allowing a true hero to venture into the irradiated control chamber of Project Purity and sacrifice her own life for the greater good of mankind. Thankfully, when selected by the sinister president to be his instrument of annihilation, the Wanderer refused. Humanity, with all its flaws, was deemed worthy of preservation. The waters of life flowed at last, free and pure for any and all. The capital wasteland, at long last, was saved. So ends the story of the Lone Wanderer, who stepped through the great door of Vault 101 and into the annals of legend. But the tale of humanity will never come to a close, for the struggle of survival is a war without end. And war never changes.
I am absolutely disappointed in all these endings. Oh my god. Before we, oh shit. I didn't want to do that.
Dr. Lee,
Before we do anything, I've been told that we don't have to finish it like this. There's actually a secret thing that can happen. But I've been told we can go back to Fallout. Oh, motherfucker, okay. We can go back inside Vault 101.
This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech. Vault 101. Message begins.
It feels like you left home a long time ago. I know you're still out there. I just hope you're still alive to hear this. Things got worse after you left. My father's gone mad with power. If you can hear this, please stop looking for your dad and help stop mine. I changed the door password to my name. If you're hearing this, and if you still care enough to help me, you should remember it.
Message repeats. This is an automated distress message from Vault Tech.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is how you continue the quests.
Message begins.
Alright. We are going to do this quest because it has to do something with Vault 101. If I feel like it's important, I'll record it, but otherwise, after this, there will be no more Fallout videos. Let's see what's been going on. I'm kind of scared. Charles was actually telling me about this, how we can't go back to Vault 101 and become a resident again. But things change for the worse. So let's see what that crazy ass bastard did. Oh, more rat roaches. And who the fuck is this guy? Steve Armstrong. Got a stealth boy. I'm taking that. Thank you, bastard. Nope. We're going to do the side mission. Yep. Take it back. Oh.
Stop right there. I don't know how you got in here, but... Hold on.
Armstrong.
Wait a minute. It's you! I hardly recognized you with all the dust and grime from out there. Guess that explains how you got that door open. You've got more experience with it than most everyone down here combined. Whoa, whoa, whoa!
Dude, I'm so scared of what's going to happen.
Any danger? I mean, we're all in a sort of a rough patch, but we've weathered worse. But sorry to say, if you're back, there's going to be trouble with some folks. And if Amada's wrapped up in it, there'll be trouble for her too.
What sort of trouble?
It seems like it's been a mighty long time. The night you and your dad left, everything went crazy. Between the bugs and the confusion, we lost a lot of people. When your dad opened up that gate, he let loose a whole lot of crap, if you'll pardon my language.
What?
I'm
What?
sorry to hear that. Regardless of how things turned out down here, he was a good friend. I always figured he'd do well outside. Matter of fact, a lot of folks started thinking he had the right idea. He usually did. So, if it was safe out there, why stay down here forever? Well, the overseer didn't like that one bit.
Overseer started going crazy with power.
Guess he didn't plan on you coming back.
I didn't kill the Overseer at the beginning of this playthrough. Because remember how I told you that I started playing this on a different computer. Oh my god. I wonder what would happen if I didn't kill them. If I did kill him.
I probably ought to put you under arrest and take you into the overseer, but frankly, I know better than. Meanwhile, some of your old friends think opening the vault is a good idea. I bet those rebels would like a word with you, now more than ever. Of course, if you want, you can just walk away as if you were never here. Out of respect for your dad, I won't even tell anyone I saw you.
I still don't understand, like, what's going on?
Okay, let's try this slowly. When you and your daddy left, there were problems. Those problems were bad.
Fuck you.
Amada and some others said we should try opening the door and going outside more. The overseer said that was bad too, and he got angry. Now just about everyone's angry down here, and things are still bad, really bad.
This is too messed up. I'm leaving again. Just pretend I never came back.
Well,
Okay.
Just be careful down here. The vault's changed, I tell you.
Oh my god. What else changed? Just... Alright, we're gonna bust this overseer's ass.
Why won't you just leave us alone?
That's it, old man. We're opening
here.
that door. And to hell
This
with the
doesn't look
overseer's
good.
rules. You know I can't do that, Freddy. Now
Oh,
get
come
back down
on.
below
Pay more attention
before I
to what
have to
you're
do
doing.
something we'll both regret.
Stay out. What? You're gonna lock me up like you did to Broch? You can't cage a tunnel snake, man, because we rule!
Forgot the tunnel snakes were a thing. Don't you dare shoot that fucker. You shoot him, I'm shooting you.
Holy crap, you're crazy!
Don't you know enough to stay away?
You almost shot Freddy.
I didn't mean to fire. I really didn't. I just wanted to scare him off. But he had a knife. I can't be too careful with those rebels. I lost my poor wife Agnes is what happened. And all the chaos and fighting, her old ticker just couldn't take it anymore.
Oh man. Shit. Where's Freddy at? Oh man. Everything's so fucked. Oh my god. I feel like as if I shouldn't have came back.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage. Oh boy, are you in trouble? You should have seen my pop. He personally saved old Stanley. But guess you wouldn't know what it's like to have a hero for a dad, would you? Yes, you do.
My dad just tried to clean the purifier, fucker. Does that mean Andy's still down here? Andy! Oh, Andy. This is my old house. My old home. Dude, I'm so lost at words right now. I can't even talk.
Damn. Look who's come waltzing back into the vault.
Butch?
It takes some real balls coming back here after everything you and your dad screwed up. But if you've got to be back, might as well make yourself useful. You gotta help us. Because you're a goody two-shoes, right? You get off on helping people in trouble. Isn't that why you saved my mom?
Oh yeah,
I bet she
I saved your mom.
But she and I ain't exactly on speaking terms at the moment. At least, not when she's sober. But I tell you, your old man had the right idea. I can't stand it down here anymore. You gotta help me get out. Man, screw the entire vault. What about me? Even these rebels just want the option to go outside for lousy trading and stuff. I just want to get the hell out of here for good. Why stay here and be stuck as a barber for my entire life when I could go out there and make my own choices? Because you've always been a goody two-shoes. So I need help.
I don't even know what to say right now. Like,
You're going to help
my mind is boggling right now.
Just
Like,
make it so we can leave the vault, and I'll leave and never bother you again.
Vaults did experimentations, right? What was this one meant for?
I heard old Stanley complaining a lot of the stuff down in the reactor got fried pretty bad. Nothing
man.
too bad yet, but he's always worrying we'll lose air filtration or whatever. Of course, if that happened, guess we'd all have to leave the vault then, huh?
Sabotage Vault 101. I'm not doing that.
Catch you later.
No, I'm not harming this vault anymore.
Why don't you look where you're going?
Ada?
Hey,
Hey. Hey, good to see you again. I tell you, those guards are getting nastier every day. One of these days, it's going to turn real, but I'll be ready for it. Paul got bit real bad by some of those rad roaches, but he thought he could tough it out. If we'd had a doctor to treat him, he might still be here.
Oh man.
Yeah, see you.
It's good to see you again. Wow, you're back. Mom and little Monica got caught in the fires. I
Oh,
tried to get them out. I really did. But it was just too hot. I know it wasn't your fault.
I feel so guilty.
My dad doesn't think as highly of you. You wouldn't want to hear what he said he'd do to your dad either. Later.
Oh my god.
You're alive! A lot of security got wounded, and worse. In all the confusion, we still don't know who's responsible for some of them. Bye.
I just feel so bad now.
Oh my god, you're
Oh.
back! You got my message and actually came back!
Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh.
thank you! Everything's gone crazy since you left, and now that you're back, you can help set things straight. I
Wish we could have saved more people. Jonas and the Hannons and so many others died that night. It was bad enough they died because my father was trying to keep the door closed. But then I found out it was all to protect a lie.
A lie.
I found out the vault wasn't always closed.
Oh.
They lied to us about it for our entire lives. After that night, I heard Wally's father say we should never have taken you or your dad into the vault. I found out the vault used to be open, but for some reason, they closed it off when we were babies and swore to hide that it had ever happened. But keeping that lie meant Jonas's death. And even if we know the truth, the Overseer still won't let us make our own decisions. You're absolutely right. It's not like we want to abandon the vault or anything. Well, Butch does, but he's too big a coward to go out on his own. Most of us accepted that the outside was certain death, and things would always stay the same down here. But now we know they don't have to be. After all, it was enough to get you and your dad to leave, so there must be something good out there.
I can't take this all in at one time. What happened?
The real problems came after you two left. The injured had nobody to turn to since our doctor had run off and his assistant had died. Now, we've got to rely on that old Mr. Handy for most of our medical needs, and he hasn't exactly got the best...
Andy?
Ever had an examination from someone with cold, metal pincers? You don't want to. I just don't know. Maybe he thinks he's protecting us, but all he's really doing is condemning us. I thought parents were supposed to want a better world for their children. Well, there's a new world waiting right outside that door, and we're not going to give up until we can reach it.
Why don't you just leave? There's not much security.
But you get it? We don't want to abandon the vault. We want to open it. We still want this to be our home, but we want to get supplies from outside. Trading, exploring, anything's better than just hiding down here. I certainly hope so. We can't keep going on like this.
I want to protect her from the dangers outside. I cannot express how many times I've died from random incidents. Like, if I didn't edit out all the deaths, I died probably 14 times by you guy. By you guy. The entire time. When they just came out of nowhere. I'm about to break down. I don't...
What exactly do you mean by that? The person you should be convincing is the... Be careful.
It's good to see you again.
Oh, Lady Palmer!
From outside,
Oh.
it can be dangerous out there for someone your age. My poor grandson Jonas died is what happened. They say it was just an accident in all the confusion, but I know it was the Overseer.
I'm so at a loss of words. Andy! What the fuck did you do? You killed Beatrice. You...
How may I serve you, master?
Oh wait, this is the chick that I was getting with my dad. Thank you, Andy. Thank you.
Another patient. What's it to be, eh? Appendectomy? Tonsillectomy? Hysterectomy? Ah, yes, a rather unfortunate incident. In all the commotion, Miss Beatrice suffered a rather
bad sprain in her left toe. The big one. Obviously, I had no choice but to amputate. The leg. Yeah, I'm sorry to say the operation was not a success.
They made you the doctor.
With your father's departure from the vault and Jonas's untimely demise, the overseer had to take swift action. And so he named me the new vault medical practitioner. A marvelous decision, if I do say so myself. I am fully equipped, after all. Human problems for human hearth.
I don't even.
Of course.
Andy, I thought it would be great to see you, but fucking just. You're fucking disappointing me, Andy. I fucking hate you. Pretend that we never saw each other.
I never thought you'd be back.
Just like all this damage that I did. I feel so bad.
Man, I sure wish we could blow this joint.
We're gonna go find the overseer. It's time we had a talk with him. This is where I Chip Taylor. Don't remember you. That's him. No, get me back in there. I'm inaccessible. Fuck. It's not there.
Watch it, will you?
Well, I see you've returned. Done with the dust and ruins of the wasteland, are you? Given up looking for Daddy? Thought you could just slink back in like a teen missing curfew? Well, that's too bad. You have no future in this vault. You're tainted.
Securely.
That would be where you're wrong, young man. By locking down this vault, I'm protecting its future. In fact, I was protecting its future when I had to make those unpleasant choices the night you and your father abandoned us. I only wish I could have stopped your father before he left. If anyone's to blame for the unpleasantness, it's him.
What does he mean by that?
You're paying attention. Good for you. These vaults were designed to be safe havens for humanity, you see. But more than that, they were designed to test and protect us. And none more so than our Vault 101. We are to be a pure and protected breed of humans, never tainted by the ravages of the war above.
That's what the main purpose of Vault 101 was. It was to have purebred humans. That's what its main purpose was.
I'm trying to save my people. Possibly the only pure, safe humans left in the world. Don't destroy humanity's last chance just because you don't like the choices I've had to make to protect it. To fix what you started? Go ahead and humor me.
I want to kill him so bad. But I know Amada will not agree with my action.
Oh, do you? What makes you think you know how better to protect this vault? I admit, in the 200 years since the war, our numbers have dwindled a little, but we have enough genetic diversity for a few more generations. My God, you're right. We won't last another 100 years, whether or not we get supplies from the outside. We're the last bastion of pure humanity, and we're doomed. And you expect me to believe that the only way to do that is to let them travel out in the wastes and mingle with those savages? I suppose it would allow them to stay alive.
Yes, do
We could
it.
still keep the vault as our safe haven. But it'd require a new type of leader. And I know only one person with the proper attitude to do that. I'll inform my daughter Amata that she is the new overseer, effective immediately.
Which way was she? Down this way. Whoa. Oh my God.
I never thought you'd be back.
Amata, everyone, listen closely. After a discussion with your friend, I've made an important decision. In my attempt to keep us all safe, I have been, perhaps, overzealous. Lives have been lost, but perhaps worse than that, lives have been stopped. And in my attempts to keep you safe, I have kept you from growing up. I know I have made these mistakes, and I would make them again if I had to do so. That is why I cannot remain your overseer.
Father!
Amata, I appoint you overseer in my place. You've proven you have what it takes to make hard choices for the good of the vaults. I'm just sorry I didn't understand that earlier. Consider it one of many mistakes I've made.
Thank you, Father. I'll do my best to keep us all safe inside the vault and beyond.
You're welcome, my dear. And now, if you'll excuse me, I feel quite worn down. We'll deal with the details soon, in private. Until then, I'm sure there are people waiting to congratulate you. Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage!
I just heard. My father says he's stepping down as overseer.
Oh.
He won't tell me why, but I have to assume it's something you said to him. You and him? Civil? I expected you to change out in the wasteland, but not that much. But
I could have killed him.
I guess we'll all be learning a bit about the outside now, won't we? As the new overseer, I'm planning on opening the vault. This time, for good. It's a bright new day for the vault, but I'm afraid there's one thing that has to change. I know you are, and on behalf of the vault, I thank you for all you've done. But there are still many who blame you for everything that happened. So I have to ask you to leave. I'm sorry, but the situation is just too delicate for you to stay. Please, if you really want to help the vault, you have to go.
What? No.
No, it's not like that.
You're kicking me out.
It'll just keep causing more problems. The Vault can't take any more infighting. It's just what has to be. It'll be a while before we're ready to really go outside. But once the Vault is stable again, maybe we'll see you out there. So, I guess this is goodbye for now. It's not much, but take this with you to remember us by. With luck, we'll meet again.
Good to see you.
Good to see you.
I never thought you'd be back.
I never thought you'd be back. It's a shame you gotta go, but you'll do okay out there, I'm sure.
It's a real bummer.
Why won't you just leave us alone? You've done enough damage.
I really have no words to say about this. I actually like sad. I thought we would be given the offer to become a resident again. See if there's anything that's... Nope. It's turned off. Let me try getting closer to it. Yeah. Let's take a look at what this looks like. Pretty. Well, let's go outside. Nice. Well, guys, this is the end of Fallout. This was an amazing and great game. I loved it. I loved every bit of it. You know, from the raging, the awesome final part. That was amazing. I've never played a Bethesda game that had such an amazing ending like that. It's just a shame that the game didn't like let you continue with your own character, but you have to reload a save just to do all the side missions and stuff. But this game was amazing. I loved it. And all the possible endings you could get. Like, I just got 3 endings within this session. Oh my god. I love this game. This game is amazing. You know, actually for that last part of for that vault part, I kind of broke down in tears because of of what happened, and you know, how me and my father practically caused the entire vault to die, and how we went back to fix it, and no one's really forgiven us for what we've done. This was an amazing game. Oh my god. And I'm glad you guys sticked with me to the very end. Let's see this light turn on. That was just amazing. I love this game. I'm so glad that I got the chance to play it. But you know, I'd like to thank everyone for watching and keeping up with us on this channel and with this game. You know, this is the first actual playthrough I've finished on this channel. There's others that I've tried to, but I've lost so much interest in those games that they just become scrapped. But this is my actual playthrough. This is what the channel is going to be now. It's going to be the playthroughs of these games, of games overall, and this is what I'm going to keep it as. Alright? I want to thank you guys again for staying with us in this game. And we'll catch you in the next series, and hopefully for Fallout 4. Thank you again, and I'll see you guys in the next playthrough. Bye-bye.